Hey everyone, we are at the Bellagio and we're here during the pandemic. And so, as of the time of this video, we're under order from the governor to wear masks inside all public places inside the casino. So, MGM Resorts is participating, so you do have to wear a mask. This is the Fountain King Room, which is just their standard, our base room, but you have a view of the fountain, so it faces Las Vegas Boulevard. I'm gonna actually, we'll come to the bathroom later to the left, but I'm gonna go through to the view just because I heard the fountains in the distance, so I know the show's going on right now. So we're on the 28th floor. And we're closer to the elevators, so these are going to be more of a center view of the fountains if you care about that thing, and you probably would if you do book a Fountain King room. You want that fountain view, so if you actually turn the TV to channel 22 in these rooms, you can actually listen to the music that syncs up with the fountain shows. And I think they play Monday through Friday, like 3 p.m. to midnight, and then on the weekends start at noon, and they get more frequent once nighttime comes. So it's like every half hour, and then at 8 p.m. right around sunset, they go every 15 minutes until midnight. So the view is really nice. Obviously, when you're high up like this, and you get a premium view of the fountains. If you're here for that kind of thing, it is kind of therapeutic and fun to just sit at the desk, which is just right here, and take it in. At night, it's a little bit more special just because everything's lit up and there's a light show that kind of goes along with the actual fountain show itself. So, just show you the rest of the view here. And now, if I go back to the desk, I did mention this is during, coronavirus and everything like that. So the Bellagio is giving you a couple of face masks, their cloth, one of those key ring thingies that's kind of like a multi-tool to help you open doors. You put your finger through the hole and then you can open doors with it, or you can touch with the soft tip, the black thing there at the end. You also get a pen. The pen is special because it's a stylus pen, so the tip is soft, so you can just use it on like iPads and other surfaces that need you to sign without using the pen part. And then you get a 3-ounce hand sanitizer. I think this has been changing because of supply. I was here recently and I got a different hand sanitizer. So, made in China. I mean, they can bust these things out really quick. So, I don't know if you care about that sort of thing, but I've used it. It's works just as well as Purell or Germex, and it all comes in this little carrying pouch right here. There is a little letter from the president and CEO of MGM to go over everything that's going on with the pandemic. Other than that, in terms of room safety, there's no longer an in-room dining menu. At MGM Resorts, all of their restaurants that are open give you the option to look at the menu through a QR code, so you do have to scan it with a camera. But it should be pretty easy for you to do that. All you have to do, for iPhone, is turn on the camera and then literally just point it at a QR code, and then it prompts you to go to the website that gives you the menu. There are these little notes all over the place. The remote is covered in one that says it's been cleaned for your safety. And just when we came in, I'm going to go back to the bathroom for a minute. So right when you enter, before you even get into the room, there's a sticker that closes the door shut. And so when you open the door, this either rips in half or it comes off. So you know that it hasn't been touched since housekeeping came in and cleaned the room. In terms of standard features, the room clocks in at a little over 500 square feet. It's not a big room, but you know, it's somewhat spacious. The TV is 40-inch and it's dated, so it's not, I mean, it's HD, I think, but not great quality if you're watching from the bed, if you're into that sort of thing. I'm sorry, the room is kind of dirty. This is not me fresh checking in, but after a couple of days already being in the room, so bed's not really made up. You do get an iHome here, older iHome. This was last used, on the iPhone 5, that connection. There are no USB ports on it, at either bedside desk, so it's kind of, I mean, to have nightstands without, you know, USB cords or plugs is kind of hard. You just have to figure out something else to get your phones and stuff charged near your bed. You do get a king-size bed. It's a Serta bed, like a premium bed. I, you know, after sleeping on it a couple of nights, I mean, it's too soft for me, but I mean, it's nicer than most beds that you're gonna find on the strip. Interesting about this drawer is that it's the safe. It's laptop size, so you can fit in a laptop, probably not bigger laptops, but you know, MacBook Airs and things like that should fit in here. iPads obviously would fit in there quite nicely. Alright, go over here to the armoire. You get robes, ironing board and iron, and then a little suitcase stand. One thing to note, you know, it's kind of interesting, just a little differences between hotels. Obviously my last video was at the Venetian, and it was also during the pandemic, so everything was wrapped up in plastic. Here, everything's just out. I mean, yeah, these are just the little things that differ between the casinos generally. I mean, they're always going to want to put your safety first, but you know, whether or not you feel safe with everything, even the glassware being wrapped up in plastic, I don't know how that makes you feel any safer, but you know, to each their own. The mini bar, so there's another one of these labels, and there's a little rip-off spot right here, so if that is sealed, then you know that no one's been in since the last time they refilled it. I'm going to open it up. Standard mini bar. All of these drawers are available for you to use. Now we're going to go to the bathroom. Bathroom is a decent size. You get a full marble soaking tub here. It's not a jetted tub, just a soaking tub, so you know, it's not super fancy. You get a single vanity only. I mean, the decor is kind of dated. I mean, Bellagio obviously is 22 or 23 years old already, so there's not much they can do, but it is still nice, just a little bit dated. You do get a little makeup mirror here, mirrors lighted, toilets right in front of the walk-in shower here. It's a decent sized walk-in shower. And all of the toiletries are proprietary MGM brand Lanovera. I don't think they use the Lanovera brand name at any of their other hotels, but it's all made by the same people. So there's that. The smell to it, it's a little bit more feminine, but I mean, it's perfectly fine for a guy to use it if they wanted to. Other than that, this is This is a decent sized room, a nice room. I mean, I've been here a few times before in the past. I haven't had too much, too many issues with the rooms themselves. I would say that the AC in these rooms take a while to work their magic, so it takes a while to get cool and never gets really freezing cold. I mean, I'm the type of person that likes to be frozen solid when I get into a hotel room, so I blast it down to like 60 degrees Fahrenheit or below. But to each their own, it's perfectly fine for most people. That's just something to note. Other than that, perfectly standard room. I mean, it's a Bellagio, so people have these expectations of it being like a super fancy hotel. I mean, the standard rooms are whatever. You get a nice view. Obviously, the fountain view is insane. And being this high up and this close to the elevators, you're going to get a fantastic view. You can watch it all day and night. So that's something that's really important to you. Then obviously go for it. But other than that, I mean, is it worth the premium price that you pay for Bellagio right now? I don't think so. But I mean, I like staying here because it is center strip, so you have easy access to everything. That's the time I've spent here at Bellagio. This is during the pandemic, like I said. Let me know if you have any comments about the room itself, if you have any questions about the hotel property. Let me know what you want to see in future videos. I started this new channel, it's just over there, just to be more cleaner and probably start something new. So maybe in the next few videos you'll see different format of how I'm going to be putting these videos out. I started this as like a little bit of a hobby, and so I'm just filming this on my iPhone. But if you want to see something different, just let me know in the comments. Obviously, like, subscribe, share the video if you're planning a trip out to Vegas, especially during these times, and let me know what you think. Thanks.